Hello, I'm Coach Reggie B. You've been watching me for a while, put out a lot of posts over maybe even years. Some of you have seen me on Facebook and Instagram because there I do a lot of the music things that I do. Today, I want to share with you something, a little bit about a vision that I've been working on for a while, and it's now coming to fruition in terms of an article that I will put out. It represents 2040 and 2050 into the future. It has to do with education, training, and development. Many of you know I'm a coach, teacher, instructor, facilitator, keynote speaker, workshop. Bottom line, I help other people to become the best version of themselves. And that's my passion, and that's my purpose. So in that vein, I have been working hard behind the scenes to design the next version of universities globally for the future. Reggie, what the heck are you talking about? So imagine all of these universities and institutions and training environments. I mean, think about it. They have been around for so long. When's the last time you rode a horse to work? Most of the universities were around when people rode horses to work. When's the last time you went and got a bucket of water 20, 30 times to fill something up and boil it just to take a bath? Most of these institutions have been around that long. And so that entire mindset still rests within many institutions. And it becomes like an anchor preventing them from moving into the future faster. And so I'm saying, instead of having that drag, cut the rope and just create something from scratch, totally different, that represents starting now into the future based on what we've done in the past. But get rid of the mindset of this is how we've always done it. And so I have created an institution, not an institution, a university. At least the model, the framework, the approach, and the design and all the other stuff. And it's called Agent Reggie B University. So why do I call it Agent Reggie B? This is the world of AI and agents and agentics. And so over the years, I've created Agent Reggie B as an agent who's my partner in so many different things. And I was talking with a colleague, and we were talking about agentics. Her business is going to be really about agentics helping the world of business and technology and industry. And so I was thinking about that. I've already built my agent and several other agents. But what if I can build 20, 30, 40, 100, 1,000 agents and put them in the university, and it's an agentics version of helping people to become the best version of themselves. Now I'm giving you the condensed version because it's really built out, extensive, and truth be told, the mental model that I used is Blockbusters then, Netflix now, Netflix into the future. And then one day there's going to be a company or someone that looks at Netflix and say, that's old school. I'm going to create the new and improved version that takes us into the year 2050 or into the year, 2075. And then Netflix will be the blockbusters trying to figure out how to keep up. Just like the Tandy 1000 was, or the Commodore 64. How many of you even know what a Commodore 64 is, or a Tandy 1000 that you have to go to Radio Shack for? Most of the folks now don't even know what that is. Well, that's what I have vision for. I hate to say this because I know it's going to upset a lot of people. That's my vision for universities today. So all of the universities and schools that you went to are obsolete and outdated in most respects. But that's all we have, so we work on what we have. If the only thing available is Blockbusters to watch a video, then you're going to go to Blockbusters and watch a video. And if Blockbusters had a monopoly on the world, we would still be watching videos by getting out our house, going to Blockbusters, get our stack, come home, watch it, and then hopefully rewind it before we turn it in so we don't get a penalty. And so what I'm saying is I have created something that can do that to universities. And so the people like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg and, all of the other tech companies out there who are working on AI, who are working on Agentics, who are working on these agents, and who are going into the future of technology, they probably already have been thinking about this, but they don't have it yet because that's just not who they are. They're not educators like that. They're techies, right? It's kind of like an engineer that builds an airplane may not be a pilot or a mechanic, but they can build an airplane. So I do what I do based on my information. And I'm going to put it out there as an article. So when I put it out there, I want y'all to take it serious. I want you to read it. And then I want you to do whatever you want to do with it. Because here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to lock it in a box and say, you can't do this without me. Or I own this and therefore, the world must come to me because I'm Reggie B. No, I'm going to put it out there. And if any of you want to beg, borrow, steal, replicate, plagiarize, and make it yours, feel free to do so. I'm just one person, and this is a global transformation that I have designed. I'm serious. Yeah, some of y'all looking at me like, Reggie, are you serious? What are you talking about? Like, trust me. And so I'm going to put it out there. Now, if, Jeff Bezos or Mark or Elon or any of those folks call me and say, Reg, I want you to do this for our company, fine, I'll do it. But just short or shy of them calling me, if they want to steal my information, so to speak, and just run and do it, I don't care. Because I want to see the transformation occur. Because after all, if my purpose is to help other people to become the best version of themselves, all right, do it. But everybody watching, you will know where it came from. You will know who started it. So 50 years from now, you'll be talking about me just like people are talking about the person that invented pickleball in the 60s or something like that. So this is a university. It will have domains similar to courses, but the outcome will be results oriented. Instead of by the end of this lesson, you will have learned this thing. No, the focus of what I'm doing is about reality execution. By the end of this lesson, you will not just have the capability of doing this thing, you will be able to execute. I'll give you a little glimpse and then you're going to have to read the document. But a glimpse would be Agent Reggie B. You ask it a question and then it's in an agent or Agentics form. And it'll give you the answer. It can give it to you on your computer, your iPhone, your iPad. It could give it to you in 1 dimension, 2 dimension, 3 dimension. It can give it to you in a animated version of me talking to you. So now you are interacting with me, telling you the answers, and it can be done in a holograph. It can educate, train, and develop you and hold you accountable. Basically, the reason why you go to school, the outcome will be there. So the university is outcome based. In other words, you pay for what you get what you pay for. Most people go to universities, schools, training, they get a certificate because it said, we'll give you a certificate. We'll give you a degree. We'll give you this. We'll give you that. But you're not ready to run a company with an MBA. You're not ready to get out there and handle major projects with the PMP. But you have a certificate. No, we're taking this to the next level so that it's outcome based. Kind of like a business that focuses on profits and revenue and achieving those deals and closing those deals. Let companies hire people and they not produce. They don't close a deal. They don't bring in revenue. They don't execute. let a construction company not build something. Oh, we got a great design. Here's an architectural design. Well, let's show you it on paper. No, we need these cars to go over this road, over this bridge. We need all of these things to do that. That's outcome based. And Agent Reggie B University is outcome based. Now, I know a lot of y'all thinking, what the heck is he talking about? It's okay. If you are not familiar with AI, if you're not familiar with agents, if you don't know what agentics is or are, you're going to learn because the university is going to require that. Again, I'm talking about 2040, 2050. Most people are just trying to get past 2026 into 2027. Well, I'm here to tell you the speed of technology, the speed of information, the speed of intelligence is so fast that if you don't execute your thought, somebody else will. And if you don't achieve the outcome of your thought, 6 months later, it's in the past because someone else will have done it and it has moved on. How many companies have their own version of a cell phone or a laptop? Who was the first company that had a cell phone? Who was the first company that had a laptop? They couldn't even keep up with their own technology and capabilities, and so other companies came in and surpassed them. Well, that's my mindset for universities. Are you with me? I'm Coach Reggie B saying, get out there and become the best version of yourself. And if you can't do it by yourself, there are agents in the field of agentics that's right there to help you to enhance your intelligence so that you can. Pay attention.